Heyo, I had a migraine, and I'm just coming out of that migraine where it feels like the angry pain goblins are drilling into my brain feeling. So this relaxing music is what we're gonna listen to for most of the stream. Welcome, Public Domain Comico, Streamo, where we just read some public domain comics. Tomorrow I'll probably do more Resident Evil 7. I know some people might not want to watch me play that, but I want to keep on trying it because I kind of don't want to keep on abandoning video games. That's the honest truth of it all, but hey. Yeah, yo. We're just gonna leave the funky music on, and that'll be okay. Yeah. So welcome, Streamo. We're just gonna leave the funky music on because I'm enjoying the funky music. Oh boy. Oh boy, I love it. We're just fiddling with it a little bit. Sorry. So, let's pick a category. Let's just pick a category, shall we? What should the category be, huh? What should our category be? Should we go with, let's see. Do we go with adventure, child or teen, comic strip, crime, fantasy, horror, human? Human, yes, human. Human is to be the truest of comedies, is to be but a man, be made of flesh and blood, and be mortal. In a way that is introspective, I suppose. The human condition could be considered a comedy. Meteor stars, mixed bag, nonfiction, one-shot, romance, sci-fi, superheroes, war stories, westerns. I feel like I know what I want to read, but I'll let you decide. You know what? We read some of Dynamo, the Super Chad, last stream, so let's do that. Let's read some more of Dynamo's Super Chadness. Okay, where is it at? Where is Agents of Thunder? Or Thunder Agents, whatever. This music is pretty funky, though, I'll give it that much. Shield and Wizard. Oh, I thought that was like one dude. Like his only superpower was that he could conjure up magical shields from his brain meat or something. So what's your wizardry power? I could summon shields with my brain via magic. Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Oh, there it is, Thunder Agents. I want to read more about the Chad adventures of freaking Dynamo. I don't know why I did the Peter voice. Thunder Agents. I gotta make this look better. This is gonna bother me. So yeah, there we go. that's better. That looks like shit. Yeah, that looks less like shit. There we go. Quality stream. Thunder Agents, the United Nations Defense Enforcement Reserve. Thunder Agents. And there's Dynamo getting his shit kicked in by some green jabroni. Dynamo, aren't you like super dummy thick man with big muscle? With big muscle. No. Treasure of fun. Monster-sized monsters. Ooh. Atomic lamp, you say. X-ray specs. Thunder Agent. Thunder, top secret world security force. Created a human powerhouse, Dynamo, whose strength comes from his fantastic electronuclear device, the Thunderbelt. Which, when activated, changes the density of his very atoms of his body, and he's jumping from a freaking helicopter to defeat this green man. Dynamo is plunged into the most desperate battles of his career as the warlord, a mysterious foe of the Thunder Agents, have been... Thunder Agents have been battling, not has been battling, sorry. I should read the context here. Let's... I like this green supervillain jabroni, though. This green villain jabroni here. The mysterious Thunder Agent's foe have battling returns with his newest agent of destruction, Dynavac! The very existence of Thunder Agents and the fate of the world hangs in the battle. Well, it says, Dynamo battles Dynavac! So, that's Dynavac, that's Dynamo coming out of the plane, very, like, catch me, Dynavac, kind of. Right, he looks like he wants to get Dynavac to catch him. Like a trust fall exercise, and then Dynavac is going to beat the shit out of him or something. I really like that green, though. It's a very nice color. It appeals to my vein of my eyes and my brain of my meat. It appeals to me. The administration section of Thunder, Leonard Brown, is at his desks when... Gee! Here comes Alice Robbins. I mustn't act flustered. Mr. Brown, you're wanted on level 7 immediately. Oh, geez, the trouble thing. Like trouble to me, Miss Robbins. Boy, is she cute. Yes, it does sound pretty urgent. I wouldn't mind going out with him, but how do I get him interested? I mean, look at Leonard Brown. He's got the square chin that could cut steel, and he's even when he's not Dynamo, he looks pretty frickin' ripped. Right? Like he looks like he's too swole to control. To be our mild-mannered nerd character. I don't know if this is my place, but I think the boss is pretty sore at you. Oh, great! Poor Len. It sounds as if he's really getting chewed out there. Inside the private office of Brown's immediate superior. That was quite a start last time you pulled, Brown. Oh, geez, these voices. Ted can't keep doing them with his migraine, so he's going to stop now. Oh, golly willikers, gee. Oh, ow, my head. Oh, I guess I was expecting this. You nearly lost the Thunderbelt. Our very first assignment meant to jeopardize... Howdy, Cosby. This is Thunder Agents, issue number 2. I will explain the basic premise to you. I'll explain the basic premise to you. I'll explain the basic premise of Thunder Agents issue number 2 to you. Leonard Brown is a mild-mannered man who works for, well, the United Nations. One day he gets drafted into, well, a war against a supervillain known as the Warlord, who wants to take over the world. He gets a superpower. He gets a belt that grants him, well, essentially makes him inconceivably dense, which makes him super strong and super durable. And they send him on missions to go fight the Warlord's various jabronis. There, you're all cut up. You're all caught up. This is Leonard Brown, aka Dynamo. And I like him. I think he's a cool superhero. I like his design. Anyways, Dynamo's battling Dynavac. Dynamo is plunged into the battle, the most desperate battle of his career. The Warlord, a mysterious foe of the Thunder Agents, have been battling, returns with his newest agent of destruction, Dynavac. The very existence of the Thunder and the fate of the world as balanced in Dynamo battles Dynavac. I really like Dynamo's design. I mean, it's good superhero design. It's got that nice lightning, nice blue. Also, Dynamo's just got a fucking Chad ass jaw. He's got a Chad ass jaw. Anyways, Dynamo is getting chewed out by his boss as when he was Leonard. And then he's flirting with his, the secretary, and is like, in the administration section of the Thunder, Leonard Brown is at his desk when, gee, here comes Alice Robbins. I must act flustered. Mustn't act flustered. Mr. Brown, you're wanted on the 7th level. Oh no, it sounds like trouble, Miss Robbins. Oh boy, she's cute. It's pretty. It sounds pretty. You get the urgent. I wouldn't mind going out with him, but, they think they like each other. Is it me, or is it even in his Leonard Brown personality, like persona, like his everyday jabroni, non-superpowered version of himself? He looks pretty swole to me. Like, I guess they chose the most swole dude in the office for this Dyna superpowered belt thingy. I don't mind if this is a place, but the boss is pretty sore at you, and he's like, oh, great. Poor Len. It sounds like he's getting chewed out there, and she's like, oh boy, the boss is probably kicking his ass. Yeah, it really does now, doesn't it? Inside the private office of Brown's immediate superior. That was quite a stunt, Brown, you pulled last time. Oh, no! I can't do the voices. I'm coming off the migraine. I was expecting this. You nearly lost the Thunderbelt. Our very first assignment jeopardized the entire organization. I may remind you, you're not in the business of yourself, your ego, or your vanity. You must affect your judgment. Last issue, Dynamo fought some dudes in power armor. These are the dudes in power armor that he fought. They're not robots. Like, when I first saw them, I thought these guys were going to be robots. But no, they're just dudes in power armor. In very robot-ass power armor. That the Warlord is sent to do, well, evil jabroni minion things in power armor. Letting the belt fall into the hands of the Iron Maiden was inexcusable. If you ever feel yourself weakening again, your orders are to run away. Fair enough. It's lucky that no man was able to get that belt back to you, or the Warlord would have won. You better shape up, Brown. Show us we didn't make a mistake in selecting you there. Some of the inner council feel like we should take the Thunderbelt away from you and recycle it for another agent. Is it me or does Leonard look pretty smug? Like, yeah, good luck finding someone as swole as me in the office, buddy boy. It's all for now, Brown. The meeting of the Intercouncil is scheduled in 1 hour, on their time. Ah, yes, this is what I want in my superhero comic, office politics. This is what I want in my superhero comic, office politics of bickering UN agents. This is what I want in my superhero comic, office bickering. 1 hour later, Leonard Brown, as Dynamo, passes through the protective walls of the House of the Intercouncil of Thunder. Thunder scientists return the Thunder Belt to Dynamo with certain refreshments. Your belt shows is now equipped with a powerful long-range radio receiver, as well as a 70mm camera capable of taking pictures in complete darkness. Okay, you could tell this is from the 60s because that would be super fantastic technology back then. With the Thunderbolt once more on his waist, Dynamo is briefed. Now for the purpose of this meeting, Dynamo. I don't know why I'm giving this man this voice. The Warlord is back in action. Okay, the supervillain is back in action. This week earlier, one of our top nuclear scientists, oh no, was kidnapped in Berlin by agents of the Warlord. Just 24 hours ago, the Warlord simultaneously in Oswald, Norway, San Francisco, Sydney, Australia, capturing more brilliant scientific minds. Okay, that's fair enough. If you're going to be a supervillain and you're going to kidnap people to conquer the world, you might as well try to kidnap brilliant-minded nuclear scientists. Also, I love the bat throne that the Warlord has. Look at that. Look at the bat throne he has. Look, if you're going to be a supervillain, you might as well go with giant bat throne. Like, it's class. It's class A. We've tripled our security measures by scientific stations, but it wasn't enough. The Warlord must be stopped. While on the uncharted island in Hudson's Bay, the Warlord conspires. Two of his lieutenants, Iron Maiden and Demo. Our first moves have been successful. Now we must put the next phase of my master plan into operation. I can't do the Skeletor voice, I'm sorry. My head hurts still too much. We must destroy the world's two leading powers by turning them against each another. For years, the US and Russia have been engaged in a Cold War, and it will be the catalyst to turn into a hot one. We will shortly have an atomic bomb in our arsenal, and nothing will be able to stop me. Warlord, honey, pal, buddy. Don't you live on the Earth? You live on the Earth. Why would you want it to become a new? I mean, I think you think just because the after the atomic war you could take over easier. But you have dudes in power armor already. You have a hot Baroness-esque side woman here, and dudes in robot power armor. I feel like you could take over the world already now. And the answer is Dynavac. And is all green, mint green. It's not mint green. Is it? What color of green do you think that is? Forest. Yeah, it feels like it's forest green. Oh well, forest green. This music I'm playing is very funky. I'm glad I'm keeping it here. Dynavac, I cast the iron statue of Dynamo to show us. Okay, so Dynavac has superhuman strength. He can break iron with the power of his big, meaty fists of evil. You see, Dynavac's sole reason for being is to destroy Dynamo. Now it is time to begin. Let the East and the West fight amongst themselves, crush each other after their battle. Only the Warlord shall be around. Warlord, this plan is very convoluted. I respect the style that you've got going on here. Like, I feel like I respect the style, but you're underestimating how shit the Earth will be after the atomic war that you want to cause, Warlord. Like, I like the cape. I like the being shrouded in constant darkness. You've got style. I'll give you that much. You get an A plus for style in your supervillainry with your evil castle lair, your shadows. I just think you need to work on the plan, buddy boy. The Warlord's plans start in order into operation at dawn, and the army of zombies begin a Zombies? You have zombies? You have zombies in your command! You have zombies in your command! Why are you using them? And they can use guns! Zombies that can use... Oh, I think zombies mean in the old-fashioned, mind-controlled people way. Okay, then never mind. This is not horror movie zombies. Never mind. I'm sorry. Because if I had an army of horror movie zombies, I'd just be trying to take over the world already. Quick. Over here, there's one that's still alive. A zombie is questioned by an unknown thunder scientist. The zombies have been programmed to misinform their captures. Invasion coming. Los Angeles, San Diego. Then first we take the entire West Coast. Thunder agents are unaware of their wild goose chase. There's a handful of Thunder agents remaining in reserve. At his secret retreat, the Warlord is learning of how his plans are processing. Haha, it worked. I'm purple. To protect the West Coast. Haha, excellent. It is now time to take care of that muscle-bound lout, Dynamo. You know, it's good to see this classic supervillain fight our classic superhero. This is all it's a very comforting flavor of vanilla, you know what I mean? It's a very comforting flavor of vanilla when it comes to supervillainry and superheroing in this comic book. Like, it's not going to be anything special, but boy howdy do I like this vanilla flavor already. And the line of devastation begins on the outskirts, making into the heart of the metropolis. Rumble. The awesome Dynamac moves towards Thunder headquarters, beating upon the destruction of Dynamo. Oh, by the way, Dynamo can only use his superpowers for a limited time, or else, well, he'll die. Or else he'll die. Or else he'll die. It's basically that. That's literally his weakness. He literally can only use his superpowered belt for so long before his body can't handle the strain of it all, and then he die. That's it. Like a caged tiger, relentless, Dynamo paces Thunder headquarters when calling Thunder agents. Incredibly strong creature heading your HQ, destroying everything in its way. I know this is disobeying direct orders, but this is an emergency. Yeah, go get him, Dynamo, you fucking Chad. Run towards the helicopter. Looking at these buildings, completely demolished, what could have caused this destruction? Take the plane down as low as you can. I've got to investigate. Dynamo turns on the Thunderbelt. Here goes. Power. Yep, there he goes. Yeah. I really like the color blue that they chose for Dynamo's costume. Right? It's a very pleasant. What would you call that? Would you call that a cloud blue, or? It's not. It's a very light blue, and I like that blue that they chose for it. I kind of wish his gloves were white. That's just me, though. Like, if I was designing Dynamo, I would go with like nice. I would go with white gloves, just as a contrast. But that's me. I'll make his gloves and boots also white, but that might be that's what I would have done. Yeah, it's a sky blue. Thank you. Dynamo prepares to leap to the ground below. Imposing figure looks at him to view. Dynavac, author of destruction, ready or not, here it comes. And just, I like how he just leaps out of the plane. Yeah. Dynamo plunges towards his formidable industry. Look at him. He looks. Dynamo, Dynamo, are you looking at his ass? Or are you just like, oh, well, here goes nothing? And whoom. The momentum brings together like a locomotive's colliding. I wouldn't go with a womb for a locomotive. I would go with like a crash, thunder, bang. Didn't even rock him. I've got to get ready to battle on my hands. Dynamo's fists smash towards Dynamo's midsection in perfect effect. Just swamp. Now it is Dynamo's turn. Yeah, Dynavac just counters with a wham. Ooh, right into the brick wall. Yeah, I love that. Look at that line of action. It's so. Oh, that's so clean. It's like. You can just tell that gotta hurt, even if you're superhumanly durable. I think I've become an agent of some Thunder fanboy, and I've only ever read 2 issues of this comic. Dynamo recovers. And, oh, look at that. He's just pushing the brick wall at his enemy. He's like, well, fuck it. Brick wall time, buddy. Good thing Dynamo works for the UN. Good thing the Dynamo works for the UN, who could pay for all the damages that he does while battling the supervillain of the week here, is all I'm saying. Do you think the damages that the buildings he caused come out of his paycheck? Or do they just take that into account when they're like assessing the damages and whatnot? Dynamo launches himself at Dynamac. Yeah, point taken. Launching himself at Dynamac, he leashes out at a triple half-ton hammer. Oh yeah, right into the light pole. Oh, that's so good shit, man. This guy may be stronger than I am. I can't outpunch him. I'll just try to outwit him. Oh, he was trying to Shredder from the Ninja Turtles him. Throw him into the, dumpster truck and let that take care of it. Clang. But Dynavac is nothing to be stopped. Once more, the Warlord agent charge at Dynamo. I can't hurt him. He shakes off the best punches like it's nothing. Swamp womp. Okay, I'm gonna assume that Dynavac is not human. That he's some kind of robot. That we're dealing with a robot supervillain here. And that's why nothing could affect him because, well, he's a robot. The epic battle goes on with these two titans, goes unseen. Excellent, Dynavac. Now to get the atomic bomb, World War III is almost at hand. Yet again, I like the simple colors of the Warlord. It's such a classic costume, but it works. The A-bomb, which the warlord needs to put his master plan into effect, being transported by a military train onto an Air Force base. This is kind of like... So, Thunder Agents feels like G.I. Joe, but the main character is a superhero. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting from this. Like, these military dudes take care of the thing, the superhero, while the superhero is battling the supervillain of the week, you know? I mean, look at their tank train. Not tell me that's something that would not exist in the G.I. Joe universe. Trank, if you will. Strange armorial vehicle moves along the tracks with its guns ablaze. At first above the aircraft over, sending nerve gas and like a smoke screen. In moments, a short-wave message aboard the broadcast. Mission accomplished, Warlord. Thanks to the gas, we meet no resistance from the enemy. Good work. Now you shall proceed to destroy Thunder Headquarters. Meanwhile, the battle rages on. All of Dynamo's attempts to overpower Dynavac are fruitless. Dynamo receives a voice call. Attention, Dynamo! Getting weaker. Can't keep this up much longer. Some orders come of retreat, Dynamo, run away! He's too dummy thick. The clap of his axe cheeks keeps alerting the UN. I'm sorry, I'll stop now. I apologize. An explosive attack comes. Run, you fool. Dynamo is even more stunned by the message of you're too drawn from the energy from the Thunderbelt. Your system won't adapt to it anymore. Run. Run, that's an order. Okay? Run because your body is gonna die. I must turn off the Thunderbelt. The strain is beyond its capabilities. It could be fatal. Maybe I shouldn't have turned off the belt. I might have been better off dead. Existence. Oh, don't feel bad of yourself, man. Glad to see you're okay, Dynamo, but we've got some bad news. Some military train transporting an atomic bomb was by the agents of the Warlord. They made off with the A-bomb, I'm afraid. Listen to Thunder Headquarters. Headquarters, attack! Urgently requesting aid. That's Alice's voice. Oh no. Oh no, his girlfriend or love interest or whatever is under attack. All pouring through the hole, blasted in the wall. An army of zombies. Not that kind of zombies. Alice. Okay. We're at the conclusion of this one. Do you want to keep going on and figuring out what happens to Dynamo, or do you want to read another comic? I'll let you decide. Do you want to figure out what happens to Dynamo and his funny haha adventures, or do you want to read something else? Okay, fair enough. May as well finish this one. Good point. No man! The man of thunder! In the Warlord's power. This is no man, not an individual, not even a human being, but several android bodies with one identity. Okay, we've got a robot superhero who shares a hive mind. Fair enough. So far, I'm digging it. Android, synthetic human. Thunder has entrusted him with an invisibility cloak, making him one of the most formidable agents. Okay, so we have a robot superhero who can turn invisible. Okay, cool enough. Fair enough. I'm guessing he helps Dynamo out every so often. Proceed to the Mosley missile base immediately. Unidentified aircraft investigation over. No man to HQ. I'm on my way. This sounds like the Warlord is behind it. The missile base. They're dropping troops. Open fire. Our fire doesn't seem to stop them. They just keep coming and they don't stop coming. And they hit the ground running. Does it make sense to live for fun? Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. Our firing doesn't stop them. They just keep coming as if they have no will of their own. They're the Warlord zombies. That man has seen some shit. That zombie has seen some crap. Secure the gates quickly, before it's too late. At that moment, this looks like it's just in time. No man turns the dial on his cloak and becomes the unseen agent. So, what we have here is an invisible robot superhero. Yeah, it's in the same issue and everything. It's on the same issue and everything. Look, Thunder Agents issue number 2. So I'm assuming this guy's gonna get the missile from the Warlord, and then him and Dynamo are gonna defeat Dynavac or some shit. I don't know. Cut way to the ranks of the zombie men. Ah, who's that? What is this? They seem to be fighting amongst themselves. The guards are baffled as well as the Warlord's men. What is it? Seems to be fighting amongst themselves. Okay, X-ray specs. Filters. Last film zombie filters. Okay, I'm gonna go and look a little bit. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna see if this does lead to anywhere. So, just one moment. Yeah. Yeah, we just get the other superhero members of the team doing other superhero member things before we get to Dynamo, apparently, on page 38. So, if you want to go to Dynamo on page 38 or see the other hero members of the team, No Man and Mentor, we can, or not. I'll let you decide. Well, I mean, it's up to you. I am but the humble streamer, man. Okay, then. Bop, 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 bop. Here he is, saving the world. Look at him go. Then there's Mentor. He's a guy with a mind control helmet. Alice. Returning to the Thunder headquarters after receiving desperate call, Dynamo finds the destruction is gone. The attacking zombie army, then young Alice Robbins, who is secretly admired by Thunder Agent's mightiest agent, embarks on a personal vendetta. Dynamo risks his life once more onto the grips of the incredible and powerful and vast Dynavac. D is for D-Day for Dynamo. It's futile to keep searching for her. The Zabiard and me took all the Thunder Agents' personal prisoner. I'll kill every last one of them. Even if they harmed her. It's soft and coarse and gets everywhere. I don't like sand. I don't know why I did that voice. I'm sorry. We must plan. We must begin planning our counterattack immediately out of the operation of Cape Kennedy until our headquarters is repaired. Fair enough. To combat the Warlord, we'll need supreme effort of every Thunder Agent. With many of the world's greatest scientific minds and capability, the Warlord will able to mass-produce Dynavacs. An army of Dynavacs, a Warlord's dream to conquer the world, could soon become reality. The Warlord's warriors return to their secret island retreat in Hudson's Bay. Mission accomplished, Your Excellency. We will be landing in a few minutes. Cargo. Captive Thunder Agents. We will be ready now. All of my preliminary plans have been completed. Now it is time to begin the final phase. Let World War III begin. I get you're a supervillain, Warlord. I get you're a supervillain, right? But I think kidnapping the enemy agents who are trying to stop you into your secret headquarters is greatly underestimating your normal human enemy agents. These are still trained espionage people. They are probably trained in sabotage, is all I'm saying. I would not get UN agents into my secret evil headquarters, is all I'm saying. With the atom bomb, it will be easy to put my plan into effect. Then Moscow goes up in smoke. The Russian fools will leave the United States has struck the first blow, and then they'll retaliate. Poof, my warlord. Allow me the privilege to steal a U.S. bomber for you. No! That would tip off the whole plan. I don't need to steal it when I can build it. The Russians will be fooled completely when the Americans will not comprehend what has happened until it's too late. I like these zombies in their frogman outfit. I like these zombies in their frogman outfits. I like that. I like that, you know. While Alice Robin desperate moves. Must contact Thunder Agents somehow. There's a radio room. Oh, I feel faint. Alice, I get what you're doing here, girl. Each Thunder Agent has a secret gas pellet on the guard of... What? See, this is why you don't underestimate normal humans. They have, like, nerve gas agent pills. And they'll stab you. Oh, I love... Look, it looks... Is that a pencil or is that a knife that Alice is holding? Or is it like a big stick? Either way, Alice is going to kill this man. That is the face of a woman who's ready to beat the shit out of a dude operating a radio to save the world. That is the face of a woman who is ready to beat the shit out of a dude to save the world. Monster-sized monsters. 6 feet tall. Only $1. Wow. Man, the 60s were wild. This set must be powerful enough to be picked up by thunder. Okay, so I'm going to assume that Alice just beat a man to death. That Alice just beat a man to death. I'm just assuming that. I'm assuming that Alice beat a man to death. Calling Thunder agents. This is Alice Robbins. A Thunder search plane pick us up the ceiling. I'm being held in prisoner on the Warlord's Island. Listen. Call Thunder at once. Send help. A11 to base. Get more aircraft into sector. Must get across. Fix. Now they know where your secret evil headquarters is. Now your arch nemesis know where your secret evil headquarters is, Warlord. I'll take this set. Must get out of here before they catch on. But the Warlord has already been alerted. One of the prisoners has gained control of a radio set. Dynavac. I don't know why I did this voice, I'm sorry. Destroy her. Oh no, that monster is coming after me. Mustn't let him get hold of this. Must keep running. Alice, you're in heels. How high? Okay, before I move on, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna be a dumbass. I'm gonna be Johnny Come Shits in the cereal. How high do you think her high heels are? I want to say that looks like the 6-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch heel. If you can run in that, that's impressive. I'd be taking off the shoes and running. Meanwhile, at Cape Kennedy, Dynamo hears the delayed recording of Alice. Send help. Thank heavens she's still alive, but I gotta go get to her fast. Luckily, Thunder picked for uses facilities. Dynamo used to be crazy. These circuits haven't been tested. Dynamo, the fucking chad that he is, the absolute maniac, has decided, I'm gonna get launched out of a rocket to go fight a supervillain. I love this man. I love this dumbass. That is some grade A superheroing right there, Dynamo. Just get launched out of a rocket to go fight your supervillain enemy. I love this man. He's great. He's wonderful. Meanwhile, heavily armed warships approach. This is yet again why you do not let the heroes know about your secret headquarters. Ship's gun opened fire on for a quick surrender of the Warlord, but instead, the Warlord's dug in and returns fire. Yeah, that makes sense. High above the Atlantic Ocean, the capsule fires the retro rockets. Dynamo emerges from the crafts and now turns the dial. He survived a fall from outer fucking Dynamo survived a fall from outer space. Okay, that's it. Dynamo can beat Homelander. Dynamo, this feat alone shows that Dynamo could beat Homelander. The fact that he survived a fall from outer freaking space. Dynamo plummets towards the Atlantic Ocean with the power of the Thunderbolt surging through him. Then, good landing, Dynamo. Listen, we can't flatten the place because of the hostages, but if you could make it ashore. Meanwhile, Alice is still fleeing the lumbering Dynavac. Mustn't let him catch me on... Oh no! The high heels that I wore made me twist my ankles. I should have taken them off. I should have listened to Ted, who's reading this comic from the future! A barrage of missiles and rockets, the resistance of the base launch barrier under cover of the fire approaches the island. One-man invasion force racks up the beach, dodging the heavies. I don't think Dynamo needs to dodge gunfire if he can survive a fall from outer space while he's superpowered. I feel like the bullets would do nothing to him if he just survived a fall from outer space. Yeah, and of course he destroys all the tanks because, yet again, he survived a fall from outer space. Hey girl, it's Alice! Just lifting up a tank. A whole army. No time to waste. I just gotta go through all of them. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's so cool. I love this image. Just look at that dude running in the background. These dudes just getting their shit kicked in. Oh, I love this panel right here. This is so good. I love it. I love this panel right here. That is some quality paneling. In the clear now for Dynavac. I must hold this gruesome... Right there, gruesome. Come on, big boy, let's see what you got when you get to take out someone your own size. Wham! I like how this fight could go either way. That's nice. Slow tide of the battle turns, and Dynavac finally towers the ground. Dynamo makes his way to the fallen enemy. Dynamo, I was afraid he was going to kill you. You can thank the Thunder Science Whales. They figured out... Yep! Yeah, I told you! Dynavac was a robot. All I had to do was keep pounding away at one of his spots to remove the control radio. Rest in peace, Dynavac. You're going to robot supervillain Valhalla. I'd take the Dynavac robot back with me to like Thunder HQ. Just to have another dude who's super strong on the team feels like it would be very useful in our battle with the supervillain, you know? Right? Just reverse engineering the technology would be very useful in my humblest of onions. I'm sorry. Thundervoid agents easily make their way upon the beach. The warlord's demoralized troops offer little resistance. All is lost! What a fool I was to believe that the warlord could defeat Thunder and Dynamo! Why, that coward is the first to flee. I love the Iron Maiden's design. I don't know why, I just love it. The warlord is heading for a bomber. Odds are that he's got the stolen atomic bomb aboard the plane. I've got to stop him. Dynamo charges towards the plane. Zombie guards block his way. Sorry, boys, I'd love to stay for the party, but I've got a plane to catch. Leaping over the zombie army, Dynamo sails through the air and attempts to land on the jet's tail. Chad. But he fall. Oh, I'll order the. No, it's too risky. The plane has an A-bomb aboard it. It'll just. One of our planes over buzz me. Okay. Oh, so that's what the warlord looks like. Thunder agents roar, waiting then. Hope you don't mind. Unexpected visitors. I was in the neighborhood and I thought I'd drop in. I'd fear, but I shall warn my superiors and carry on their conquest of Earth. As for you see, place the satisfaction I am taking you with me. I've got to get down out of here. I like the warlord. I like the warlord's weird gray alien face. Is he an alien? Is the warlord some kind of alien? Is the warlord some kind of alien? We must hit the water before the plane crashes. Can't hold much longer. I'll be completely contaminated by radius. Ha! Navy copter spotted me. Thank goodness for Deus Ex helicopter. That was the weirdest Deus Ex video game. I'm sorry. I apologize. Back at Thunder headquarters, the ordinarily brave man is inwardly quaking. Alice, wait, you doing anything tonight? What? I know, Leonard. Golly, I thought he never asked. Good for you, Leonard. Good for you, Leonard. Alice seems like a nice girl who's willing to murder a man in order to save the world. Followed by another happy moment for Leonard Brown. Let me shake your hand. Everyone in Inner Council is proud for this time. Well done. But happy moments fade as uncertainty fears the fills of the warlord's spark of superior striking back. What a face. Who or what can they be? Thunder Agents! Join the Junior Thunder Agents. How did this comic fail? It's great. Thunder Squad. Each member of the Thunder Intention, all members of the Thunder on the double. Oh, and then we get these non-powered jabronis. Well, I think we're done with the comic books for the day. In conclusion, Dynamo is cool. I like him. So I'm going to get... what would you like? I'm sorry. Would you like something funny? Or something, a national anthem to sign us off on? I'll let you decide. What would you like? Would you like a national anthem or something funny? Okay, let me find something funny then. It really means a lot to me that people come to these streams. Thank you for coming. So let's see. Fuck it. I know what we like. So yet again, tomorrow I probably will be doing more Resident Evil 7. I know you don't really want to, you don't really want to see that. So yeah. Here's some funny cat videos to sign us off on. And then, I don't know. That's it. Goodbye. Goodbye, JoJo's. Goodbye.